So, last time you guys located the Stone of Galar and managed
Yeah.
to get that away from the clutches of the Xanatar Guild while they were hunting
And
for it.
yep, and I attuned to it,
Yep, found out
and then
that you
some
needed
information.
um, three items to unlock the vault: a Beholder Eye stock, um, a Shape Changer, and an animated construct, one of which you pretty sure won't be hard to get your hands on. So, beyond that, you also were given
The
several
location of the vault
other, yep, the location of the vault as well as
beneath the
the
pink
faction.
flump theater.
Yep, the factions gave you several other requests as well. So, whether you pursue those or not is up to you guys.
Well, I don't. There's nothing pressing, is there? That like time wise, there might be from the
Um,
things, but
at this point, you're not sure.
well, I don't mean talk about the side quest. I'm talking about. Well, we found the item that we've been searching for, and who we found out who was. I don't think we have any of the leads other than okay, we know there's a big vault that they're trying to get into.
Yeah. So,
So I think or they're actually trying to find that. So I think maybe we can do some of the side quests.
okay.
I
So, what you guys
see.
wanted to do?
Did we solve the doppelgangers?
Nope. We talked to some of them. We haven't solved it.
Because
We've
we
got
did
several that.
the scarecrow.
Yeah. So we got. We were starting to before we got the
We
things. We were
got the
trying to do the guards are getting robbed. That's the Order of the Gauntless quest.
yeah. So we finished quest 1 and 2 of the Emerald Enclave.
All right.
One
So
being the
let's
scarecrow,
for your
and the other one.
quests. Um,
See that now this one here we got the Emerald Enclave. It's against the Harper's quest. So
yeah, one of you wants one of the Emerald Enclave wants the
doppelgangers out of the city, and the Harpers want to join them as allies.
well, they want you to interview them and see if they are worth having join you as allies.
Yes. And did we not interview one of them?
You contacted one, and they said it'll be a couple of days while I get everyone together.
Yeah, okay. That's where we were at on that. That's true. I'm just trying to last. It's always a month between games, almost, it seems.
2 weeks,
This time
yeah,
it's a couple weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks, but half a month.
yeah.
We need to have like a check mark so we can mark the ones that we've completed.
Actually, I have them on my bar down below. So and then I take them off my bar when we complete them.
Yep. The other thing is the Emerald Enclave lets you know that there is a Grell terrorizing the dock ward, and the city watch and guard have not been able to deal with it because if they go to deal with that, the members of the Xanatar Guild stir up trouble and cause problems elsewhere. So if you could deal with that, they would appreciate it.
Oh, the Xanathar Guild has all their hands full right now in Skullport, dealing with all the flame skulls that we just released on them.
What flame skulls?
My other tomorrow's campaign.
Oh, okay. You also found out that Blackstaff would like you to locate the source of intellect devourers that are being used to infiltrate key positions throughout the city.
Okay, so that might be a quest tied in with one of our other ones.
Yep. You were told that Lady Remelia Haventree is hosting a party at her villa on Delzorin Street in the North Ward. Suspect Drow spies have infiltrated the guest list. Attend the party, root out the disguised Drow, and stay sharp dress.
Well, I guess we can go see the where Blar's got her dress made. We can get us some fancy clothes or rent some there to go to that thing. So I guess we can go put in an order for some attire for attending a ball, since we've got to be sharply dressed unless they have something for us.
Yep. The Lord's Alliance lets you know that they have tracked the whereabouts of an assassin to Troll Skull Alley, who is responsible for picking off targets with arrows, alarming many of the citizens. They would like you to locate him and arrest him, but do not kill him, as that could cause further violence.
Okay, well, we need to take care of that one right away then.
Yeah, he's pissing in your backyard.
Yeah, because that's where our inn is.
Yep. There's also a report of someone having summoned several spine devils to 12 Dog Court in the north, or in the field ward. And Savra would like your assistance in going out and slaying them.
So the devils have already been summoned and they're causing problems?
Yes.
All right, what do you guys think, Keith and Faye?
We can do the side quests. Or are you
Well,
wanting to know which ones?
Yeah, which ones right now? So, my priorities would have been doing the who's robbing the guards, but the guards should be able to take care of themselves, the way I look at it, to an extent. I mean, we'll go do it, but the devils have already been summoned, so we should probably try to take the devils on. The party, we can go ahead and put... Yeah, the Grell is also killing things too. So let's do the Grell first and then go take care of the spine devils, because otherwise innocent people are going to get killed. And then the guards should know they're getting robbed, so they should be a little bit better off. They should arm themselves, take different routes. Come on, they're guards.
We can't do everything.
They're also a bit drunk by the time they try and leave and are getting robbed.
Yeah, I'm just going by, but I'm looking at the Grell and the Spine Devils are going to kill innocent people. The guards are just losing us and getting drunk and losing their coin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Besides, they'd probably just pay it, lose it on prostitution anyway, so they wouldn't have it anyway. That's why I look at it. Now, I'll still eventually get to it, but so I think we should go do the Grell first, and then. But on the way, let's go put our order in for our fine threads to attend this party.
Yeah, I like the idea of slaying the Grail.
Yep, that works.
Since we know it's a Grail, let's stop by the library real quick and find out some information on it, what Grails are and what they do.
Okay.
So from where we're at, I guess we went back to took our long rest at our tavern.
Okay.
Give instructions to our poltergeist ghost friend and do whatever do. Pay our guild tithes that we have to do.
Okay.
Which I don't want to even deal with right now after getting the IRS letter. Right, even in game. Then whichever is closest, either go to the library, do the things, and then go put our order in for our duds.
Okay.
And then head to the area where the Grail it might be.
Yep.
Alrighty, so you go heading in over to pick up Faye Winter's apparel. Quickly manage to get everything there.
Yeah, put an order in for basically rent a tuxedo or whatever they have. See if they have something that's a rental or if our purchase, we got to buy something to be appropriate for this invitation.
Okay. So they can pretty quickly get you something together for the party. It'll take them a day to get it tailored and ready to go. But
yeah, you got to hem some pants up there, otherwise they might be a little big for my gnome.
Yeah.
Just order a kilt.
That might be good for my Iron Defender when I'm going to write it. The Outlaw Josie Wales meets Braveheart.
All right. So after you guys get that done, when you mention that you're doing it on behalf of the Harpers, they let you know that there's no charge for the rental, since they're happy to help the Harpers.
Okay.
Especially after you guys uncovered that foul nest next door and took care of that.
Much obliged. Of course, we always looking for things for... do you do any upholstering or anything?
We generally do not upholster things. That is not quite our... How shall I say?
Well, I was thinking good padding and stuff for seats and chairs and things for our, since we are the tavern owners down the road. So, curtains and stuff, some good material. So if not, if I get the location, it doesn't matter. Just board game of where we could go.
Basically, the impression you get is, well, they could do it. That's considered journeyman work and apprentice work. It's not really something that they would do a lot of on a normal basis.
Oh, I figured they had apprentices and journeymen that would work for them, but okay. And besides, I need to get myself a really nice padded seat for riding Steely Dan.
Alrighty. So they'll give you a location for it. Again, not
Okay, yeah, that doesn't matter. In the city, so that'd be one of those taking care of business side quest things. All right, then to the library to find what we can find out about grills,
all right. So you head to
their
the
strengths,
library.
their weaknesses, and things like that.
Yep. Go ahead and say
Now, Faye might know a little bit about them. I don't know.
give me an
They're
Arcana
immune
check.
to lightning.
Grills are immune to lightning.
Yeah, give me an Arcana. Double check this. Yeah, give me an Arcana check. With advantage since you're in a library.
All right. $25.
Okay. So with that, you get some basic information. Immune to lightning. They can't be blinded or knocked prone. They rely on blind sight. They have their own language. They're kind of like a floating tentacle dragging brain jellyfish thing. They do fly. Tend to attack with their tentacles and the beak on the front of their brain.
Okay. So the biggest thing is they're immune to lightning. They can fly. They can't be blinded. They got blind sight and stuff like that. So we're not gonna be able to hide from them. Not that any of these characters do anyway.
Correct.
Within range, most blind sight doesn't go out very far, but
theirs is about 60 feet.
oh, that's a lot.
Consider it this way: they're not picking up on like ground vibrations. They're literally a floating brain, so they're just detecting the presence of psychic emanations from anything alive around them.
Yeah, I think that's like what 3 times as much as a dragon, even.
Nah.
With the smell,
Let me double check.
I'm not. All right, if it's 60 feet, it's 60 feet.
60 feet.
But what's a dragon?
Probably depends on how old it is. Let me check that. Ancient dragons have 60 feet. Dark vision 120.
Okay.
But they're picking up more on like stuff moving on the ground.
I just thought it was a lot lower. I thought it was like 10 feet, 5 feet. Use blind fight. It wasn't very far.
Now the blind fighting style is a lot shorter. It's only 10 feet. Younger dragons only have 30 feet of blind sense or blind sight, so it varies based on how old they are. Wormlings only have 10.
Okay, that's something new in the 5th edition. All right.
All right.
But we found out information from the grill, so Blar won't be casting lightning bolts. Should be using frost weapons, I guess, probably primarily.
Probably a smart idea. So where are you headed?
you mentioned where the Grail was located, or
Yep.
an
It's
area.
down in the dock
ward.
Okay, dock ward. And then once we get around the dock ward, we'll start asking questions about this creature, where it's been people being killed by it or attacked by it.
Okay. So you get down there, you start asking around. Give me a survival or investigation check.
All right. Let me see here.
That was a poor roll.
Yeah, mine too.
All right. So you spend an hour wandering around. Keith and Winter are checking for signs of like droppings and anything like that. Blar and Torin are asking the people, and so far you guys have found nothing after the first hour.
Yeah, that's way our rolls. Anytime we've been searching, that's our rolls have been that way. This whole entire campaign, 2s and 3s, and I don't think we rolled a 10 yet when we're trying to investigate something yet.
Oh, I don't think it's that bad.
The assassin ran off because it took us so long. I mean, how many times do we have to check for the thimble right or whatever it was? It's been pretty bad.
Okay.
Well, so again, we're going to keep searching, do whatever we got to do. So it's not like it went away. Thinking about where possibly rocky layers are, and if it's around the dock wards, see if there's like boulders and stuff around that it could hide in or around.
Okay. So go ahead and give me another set of survival checks. All right. So Keith. So
even our ranger can't find tracks.
What would you like to do with your trail that you've picked up?
I would like to follow the trail. I feel like it's going to lead us to the
Okay. So you begin following the trail. Everyone else give me perception checks.
All right. Perception. Second there.
Okay, you're all hunting around. And you notice Keith just suddenly stop and turn and take off. Keith, give me another survival check as you try and track this thing.
I was on a 19.
Yeah. All right. So you get going a little ways, and suddenly the trail kind of peters out. The rest of the party, if you want to try locating the trail, go ahead and give me survival checks.
That's better.
All right, Torin, you're able to pick up the very faint traces in the sand where It looks like one of these creatures, the tentacles kind of drug along the ground as it was headed back towards its lair.
Okay, this looks like something. I just pointed out to our ranger. Do you know what it is? And our barbarian. Can you make out what it is? That doesn't look normal to me. And for whatever reason, Steely Dan disappeared.
What happened to Steely Dan?
So based on our research at the library, it looks like something has been dragging. So maybe it's a tentacle.
No, just like the things I had pinned on my bar, like Steely Dan and things. So all of a sudden, the hot bar I have down below, they just slots 11 and 12 just disappeared in Fantasy Grounds.
There you go. I'll reshare that to you. But you should be good to take care of that.
All right. So I guess marching order will be Keith and Torin with Steely Dan by his side up front, and followed by Blar and Faye.
Okay.
Sort of spread out a little bit.
Sounds good. So as you get up closer, you see.
I don't have a map.
Oh, there's no map yet.
Oh, okay.
You see two of these creatures come gliding out of the rocks.
Well, we're not going to wait for them to attack us. Oh, that's some nasty barbs. I guess when we're in range, we'll start taking shots at them.
Okay. Give me 1 second here.
I'll have Steely Dan get in front of me.
Give me just a second. Things are dragging. Come on. So, you guys are, I'm going to say, probably about 45 feet away from the entrance to their lair when they decide to come drifting out to you. So go ahead and roll initiative while I get the map set up for it.
Oh, I thought I clicked 2 dice. I did not. Just somebody else rolled at the same time.
Alrighty. Before we get started, since we had a long rest, one other thing to take care of.
Alex and her spell selection.
You wish.
No, what she did for her spell selection, she decided, well, she's got certain spells she wants, so she's just taking them in order from lowest to highest. And so it's like, instead of taking third level spell now, she just said, oh, I can upcast spells. So in her mind, that she's just going to do them in order that she's got them. So like she's got 2 third level slots with no third level spells.
Torin, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, goodness, already.
All right.
It's not a bad roll.
You were feeling a little peckish at the beginning of the day, but you're doing better now. All right. So, visible, and here's your map.
Okay. I will target grill number. Am I within range?
You are 40 feet away.
Okay. Oh, that's weird. Target grill number 1 with doing the dread ambusher.
Okay. So roll to hit first.
Oh, okay. I think I already hit it.
Yep, you hit. All right, 16 points of damage to the Grell. That's your first one. That one should not have been an advantage, and the first one was a 1. So that misses.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
Okay. They are up next. Five. It will get right up in Keith's face and attack with its tentacles for an 18 to hit. Take 5 points of piercing damage. Con save passed. All right. No worries about that, but you are grappled and restrained by the creature. And then it will try and bite you with its beak, which is also a hit. For 5. And the second one. better. It's going to try and take on Steely Dan, which will hit. Correct?
Correct. Yep. Immune to charm, to exhaustion, and poison.
Oh. So that has no effect on him, but he is grappled and restrained. And it is Blar's turn.
All right. So Blar is going to a second here. What is the range on that? Touch. We'll cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
On Grail number 2.
Alrighty. Go for it.
$18 to hit.
That will hit.
For 15 frost damage.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else?
Yeah, she will fly up for line of sight. Fly up 20 feet high.
Okay.
So she's not getting blocked by anything.
Alrighty.
And that's it.
Alright. Keith.
Okay. I can still attack, right? I just can't move.
Correct. You can only use one-handed weapons, though, while you are restrained.
I see. I have hand axes I can use. Do I need to like switch my weapon?
What was that?
Do I need to like switch from like my great sword to like a one-handed weapon?
Yes, you would need to be using a one-handed weapon. You can also, as an action, attempt to break free. Switching the weapon would be an object interaction. You just drop the greatsword and grab whatever other weapon you're going to use.
So would it use an action or no?
To swap, no. It would just be an object interaction. But if you wanted to try and break free, that would take an action.
Or you can just fight it with your hand axes and just attack with them instead.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop my greatsword and move to a hand axe.
Okay.
To attack Growl number.
Okay. Go for it. That is still a hit. Eight points of damage, not bad.
Okay, and now I'm gonna go for my extra.
Still a hit. Six more points. Very nice. It is bloodied. Is that everything for you?
I'll use. I'll go for my action surge.
Okay. You attacking again, or what are you doing with your action surge?
Yeah, I'm attacking again.
Okay, go for it.
I just rolled and it gave me a.
Oh, it didn't come through on my side. Oh, I see it. I see it. You rolled first, then it did. Okay, so yes, that's a hit. Five points. You got one more swing. That'll hit. And 9 more points of damage. Still holding on, but barely.
I got pretty lucky with all of those. Yeah, so I'll just end my turn.
Okay. Torn.
All right. Well, I'm going to move to here, even if it provokes an attack of opportunity.
Alrighty.
I don't know if it can do that, if it's grappling or not.
Yep, it's got enough tentacles.
Then I'm going to
That misses.
firebolt Grail number 1. So let's see.
That will hit. You roll a second one of those, don't you?
Should get at
Roll
level
it
5, don't I?
Yeah, roll it again, and I'll update it so it rolls 2 in the future.
Nice.
Okay, it's down.
All right, and then I will use my bonus action to command Steely Dan to Force Rend, Grail number 1.
1 or 2?
Or 2. The one in front of it.
Okay. Rip and tear.
Now I don't get to select him as a target, correct? With Steely Dan's sheet.
Oh. There. He's selected. You should be able to go ahead and roll for him if not.
All right.
I added that stuff to your character sheet as well, I thought. Yeah.
You probably, is it under actions?
It's under powers, and then there's a line that says Steely Dan.
Okay. That hit I didn't see. 16.
Yep, that should hit. Solid. Rip and tear.
Yep, and Steely Dan is what? $1d8 plus 2. All right, so 10 points of damage, right? Oh, never mind. Is it my proficiency bonus or my modifier?
It should be your proficiency bonus.
And our proficiency bonus at level 5 is what? Okay,
Plus
3.
3.
All right, yeah, yeah, okay. I just need to update it on the character sheet. It rolled it correctly. It just lists it differently.
Gotcha. All right.
All right, that ends my turn.
Back to the top. Winter.
All right. Which is it to select, Control or Shift?
Control click.
Oh, there it goes. All right, targeting. Grell number 2.
Yep.
And you just get one shot this round.
Yep.
Nice roll, though.
Yep. It is heavily wounded.
And then I'm going to move.
Okay.
And then that will end my turn.
Sounds good. It will once again keep slapping at Steely Dan with the tentacles. And misses this time. He's still restrained. The beak hits for 8 points of damage. And it is Blar's turn.
All right, Blar will cast Ray of Frost on it.
Okay.
15 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, and damage. Now this should be 2d8, correct? At level 5?
Yes. Let me fix that. There it goes.
Okay, oh, you fixed it.
Yep.
All right, for 14 points of frost damage.
Nice. Still up.
Does she have Quicken?
Let's see. She does have Quicken.
All right. And I'll repeat that action.
Okay.
All right. 4. Wow, 2 max rolls in a row.
Nice.
Actually, 2 7s and 2 8s.
Oh.
Blar's got her Wicked Witch of the North going on.
Well, that takes that one down. So you guys have successfully dealt with the Grells. Just so that we can keep things quick, you dispatch a message to let them know, and you receive a piece of paper with a charm of heroism on it for each of you.
Cool. Is that a one use and then it's done forever?
Yes.
Like a scroll? Okay.
Yes. It is similar to a scroll. This one, you use it as an action. You get 10 temporary hit points for up to an hour. And for the entire duration, you are under the effects of Bless with no concentration required. Once used, it disappears forever.
Did you put that in the party thing so we can drag it into our sheets, or
I'm just going to
how do we
drop
do
it
that?
on each sheet.
Or are you just going to drop it on each of our characters?
Yeah.
All right. Well, in the short time, I'll take the 5 minutes or however long it takes to mend my Iron Defender back up using mending.
Okay.
And we're going to go search the lair, break any grail eggs we find, and see if we can find anything stolen.
All right. Does not appear to be anything of value within the lair. And it does not look like they had laid any eggs yet.
All right, so I think we need to head out to the Spine Devils, as they're killing. That's because they've already been summoned. They're doing something, so we should be able to find them.
All right. So you stopping by to pick up Savra first, or are you just going to go kill him?
Pick up whom?
The lady from the Order of the Gauntlet that asked for your help.
Oh, it's your help. No, we'll pick her up if they ask for help, because I went there, and so.
Okay. So you head over there, pick her up, head out to where the 12-dog court is in the North Ward, or I'm sorry, the Field Ward. And let me go ahead and throw this map together.
Yeah, on Sunday we've been fighting a lot of grills.
Grills are annoying. Gricks are bad too.
Which one, Cat?
All right. Initiative, please.
All right, and if you could heal Steely Dan up.
Yep. You guys, anybody doing any other healing for poor Keith while you're on the way there?
Can we do a short rest or?
That is up to you guys.
Well, yeah, we can take a 15-minute rest and do a short rest. Bind wounds, clean wounds, do what we got to do.
Okay. So, Keith, you can take your rest as needed.
All right, my initiative.
And we're just going to use the same map, so configure yourselves however you would be walking up. Kind of the central area of it is where the square is, and then it's kind of.
How do you want to do it? Say that again, Steve, if you would.
So, using the same map, the west and south side has houses on it. You guys are approaching from the northeast to the square. Configure yourselves however you would be approaching as you.
Okay. If you'd share the map, I think I closed it down.
Okay.
And we'll be sitting right here by Keith, and I'll be back here.
Okay.
So in between me and Keith on the right side by side by him. Yep.
Okay.
Some reason I can't move him.
I have no idea what's going on with it. I'll have to see if that cohort thing reset or if I'm going to have to find another option.
It's all good. I'll just ping it where I want him to go.
Okay. So,
sorry, I forget. So it's I use the hit die, right?
Yes. Click on the hit die to roll it and recover. And you could have taken you could have used second wind right before as well, and gotten that back on a short rest. Or no, you're a barbarian, aren't you? No, you're a fighter.
No, I'm a fighter.
Oh, Torin said barbarian, and it threw me off. Yeah, so you could second wind, and then you get that back when you take the short rest. If you wanted to do that to get healed all the way up.
Okay. Can I still do that, or is it too late?
Nope, you can do it. All right. Well, leave.
Yeah, I was thinking he was a barbarian just from the picture.
And
fighters in many ways are better than barbarians. And so
I gave you that hit die back since you would have gotten it all back from second wind anyway. All right, so you guys show up. Initiative has been rolled, and it is time for Torin.
So we don't see anything yet?
Oh, sorry. There you go.
All right.
Savra heads off in a slightly different direction to deal with the person she believes is summoning these things. And so she basically wants you guys to keep these off of her back.
Okay. I will target Spine Devil number 1. 40 feet away. And I will see what's my range on that. I should get 2 attacks at this level. And it is a magic weapon since it's enhanced with an infusion.
Okay.
19 to hit.
That hits.
For 4 damage, and then my second shot with it.
Yep.
Misses. All right. And then I will move to that location right there.
Okay.
Okay. And Steely Dan, I'll have him charge Spine Devil number 1, so he's going to come to the square diagonal in front. That's fine too. And use Force Rend.
Okay.
And he's got a movement of 40, so
plenty of room.
On the actions page.
That hits.
For 11.
Solid. Max damage.
Yep.
It did not like that.
Nope. And that will be the end of my turn.
Okay.
So let me get a tracker and
Faye Winter.
Okay. I'm targeting Spine Devil number 1. And with the short rest, I got Dread Ambusher again.
Dread Ambusher you get whenever you
oh, it's not something I have to mark off.
No, it is the first round of combat.
Every new combat you get
the new combat first round you get an extra shot with the extra D8.
Okay. So I shoot first.
That will hit. Mark off your spell slot.
And
activate that. Yeah. Solid damage. You do not have a magical bow, so it does not all.
And then a want.
And I'll stay put.
Okay.
But the dread ambush, is that D8 and is that force or what is that? Just normal damage?
That's just extra damage.
Okay.
All right.
We don't have a fancy weapon yet.
So this one will try and bite. That hits Steely Dan. And then we'll try and stab it with a fork. Also hits Steely Dan. All right. Yeah, that's about all he can do. He will move up. Target Blar. And fire 2 spikes of the tail.
All right, Blar will shield that.
Okay.
As soon as I get on the spell page. Mark off the slot.
Alrighty, well, that's the end of its turn. So goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 35, 40. We get to there. Target Torin with the tail spikes. Miss. And a 22.
All right. I will shield that.
Okay. Just barely, huh? All right.
Say again?
Said just barely managed to shield that.
Well, I thought about Silvery Barb, isn't it, too?
All right, that one will fly up. And it's going to target Faywinter. Miss. And a miss. And this one here. Will fly up and target Faywinter. 19 to hit. For 6 damage. And a crit.
And Silver Barb's the.
Okay.
Unless you don't want to do the metagaming. I mean, you did announce that crit, but.
I mean, it's going to hit.
It's up to you.
You know it. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't mind people silvery barbsing the crits away. Because sometimes some of these suckers have some nasty stuff, and when they start critting, it gets ugly fast. Blar.
All right, I've used my reaction, so Blar.
Well, it comes back at the beginning of the turn.
Of my turn?
Yep.
All right.
What's Blar doing?
Blar is going to upcast Dragon's Breath on herself.
Okay.
And it's going to be acid.
Okay.
And there's, let's see, it's 15-foot cone. So right now I can't get but one of them, I don't believe. It's a 15-foot cone. And technically, if I was halfway between here and there, I could possibly get.
Well, the problem is even with that, it doesn't hit them. From back
And that's
here.
a 20-foot cone. No, that's a 20-foot cone now. 15. Yeah, right.
From back there, it would work.
Yeah. And is it possible to move there and then finish my movement?
Well, I allow you to pick any corner or the center or any corner of the square you're in to launch.
Okay. Well, that's what she'll do. And then, so that's going to be Spine Devil number 2. I don't do a lot of this. All right. And then
hit the cast button. So the one with the die on it. There we go.
And I don't know why it did 4 dice.
Well, because it's a magic effect, they have magic resistance.
All right, and I get 3d6 plus I upcast it as a 3rd level spell, so I get an extra d6.
Click on the blood, the red one, but don't throw the dice. Right click once, and it'll add an extra die. There you go.
Oh, good damage.
Nice. That's real dang good damage.
All right, and then Blar is going to fly to that location there, behind Torin and between Faye and Torin.
Okay, how high up?
Just above them, so 10 feet. So
okay.
I know they can fly too, so.
That's fine. Anything else?
No, that is it.
All right, Keith.
And that is I'm concentrating on that now, so.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna go after Spine Devil.
Okay.
As Blar scales take on a coppery tint.
That will hit. You wish to menace the poor creature. What does the menacing do?
Like, what's the?
Yeah.
The effect.
Do they need to make a save? What's the?
Be right back.
Yeah, it's a Wisdom DC 14 save.
Okay. Go ahead and poke the button for that. Made it. So no effect from the menacing. Is that everything for Keith?
And then I get another attack.
Okay. That will miss.
Yep, that'll be it for me.
Okay. Torin, you're up. Winter, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take another shot at number 1.
Okay.
you want me to go?
Yeah, go ahead and go. Since he stepped away.
And
I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
No, go. Just go ahead and finish your turn. It won't matter since you're both going back to back. But
okay.
take a little less time.
I was gonna add. I have a Zephyr Strike. Is that something I can do as adding to the bonus for my shot?
Yep.
Yeah, that should do that. It also, while you have it activated, will give you some extra movement speed.
Okay, and do I shoot first or hit the Zephyr Strike first?
You're gonna try and hit first.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So so you cast Zephyr Strike, you fire, it misses, but you basically have extra movement right now. Your movement speed is increased by an extra 30 feet.
Okay.
And
Zephyr Strike not give you an extra attack on that round?
Well, it gives you advantage on the attack if you expend the charge of it, and then you can get a extra D8 of damage.
But she only rolled 1 dice to hit.
Yeah, so if she wants to use the Zephyr Strike up, she can go ahead.
Okay.
Roll with advantage, or she can just keep the Zephyr Strike going and be able to move around without provoking attacks of opportunity until she's ready to.
Yeah, that's the best thing right there.
So, up to you. Which would you rather do?
Well, I guess if I can move so I can still, well, I have 150 range, right? So move where I'm not within range of.
So it adds, what, 10 foot to your movement or doubles your movement?
It only. It adds 30 feet to your movement when you expend the spell to get the extra damage and the advantage.
It's all right. I'll just end my turn.
Okay.
That's
sounds good. Back to Torin.
All right, I will hand crossbow. Let's see, number. Same one I have target last time, down by Steely Dan. So.
Yeah, number 1. All right.
Number 1, and it's my repeater. 17 to hit.
That will hit.
And it says 8 points of magic damage.
It is dead.
All right, and then I will target Spine Devil number 3 with my second shot.
Okay.
Crit.
Very nice.
And decent damage.
Yep, it is heavily wounded.
All right, and then for my bonus action, Steely Dan's going to charge up to it and get in the square in front of it, between me and it, and force rend it.
Okay, go for it.
And that should be a hit.
It hits.
And this is force damage, so 7 force damage.
All right, it's still there.
But it's been softened up.
Yep.
For Blar to do all the kill stealing today, since she's not here.
All right, well, it's this one's turn. I'll target Keith. Go ahead and try and bite. That is a hit for 8 points of damage. It is going to stab with its fork. miss. And then it is going to go flying up and away. And they do have flyby, so you do not get an attack of opportunity as it flies up. Number 3.
So now, just out of curiosity, if you have flyby, do you get that even if you start on the ground and fly up? Just for my own information.
The way it's worded is you just don't provoke an attack of opportunity when you fly out of reach. And considering their speed, they're flying regardless of whether they're flying 2 inches above the ground or all the way up in the air.
Yeah, I'm just
their fly speed is 40 and their walking speed is 20. So this one's just gonna fly over here. And from above, do a bite. Miss and a fork attack. And miss. And this one will go ahead and he's gonna fly up and over and shoot at Feywinter. Miss. And miss. Alright, Blar.
all right. Blar is at 10 feet, so above everybody else, and I'm going to use my concentration since I haven't been hit, and I'm going to target Spine Devil number 3 with a cone that's not going to hit Torin, and
Okay.
I'm going to blast it with a.
Yep, makes sense. Get it.
And there's the thing. Not good damage this time, but hey.
It failed, so give me the damage.
It did not roll the damage?
Nope. Just drop the blood drop on the demon. Alright, he's dead.
I like that damage better. The first one was 6. Two twos and 2 1s.
Oof. That everything for Blar?
No, Blar is going to move.
Okay.
So Blar is going to 2, 3 fly over here.
Okay. Sounds good. Keith.
And yeah, it ends my turn.
Okay, I'm going to chase after Devil.
Okay. Do you have a reach weapon?
No, I have a great sword.
Yep, it is 15 feet in the air.
I see. So I can't really hit it.
Not with a greatsword. Not from the
You
ground.
can jump up and smack it. He's 7 foot tall, swinging a 4-foot blade. That's 11 feet plus his jump.
You can attempt it if you want to.
What would that entail?
An acrobatics check or athletics check, followed by an attack roll.
Got it. Okay, so I'll go after Devil Fire.
That one is 30 feet in the air.
Yeah, if you scroll in, you can see how high up they are.
They didn't like how much Steely Dan and you were messing them up, so they decided to get off the ground.
Okay, I see.
Do you not have a javelin or something?
Well, I have a crossbow.
Okay.
I mean,
You
it
can do
says
the
I have no
crossbow.
ammo, but I don't know like how strict that.
It's only because let's see, you should have the I don't know why I didn't add it, but you should have 20 bolts. So,
Okay, nice. Yeah. So I'll just shoot at him with my.
Drop the greatsword, fire the crossbow. Got it. That will hit.
You attacking 2?
Yep.
Okay.
And I get an extra.
Not with the crossbow.
Oh, really?
It has the loading property, so you need to spend a move action to reload it. I believe is what it is.
Let me know, because after our next rest, what I'll do is I'll cast repeating on that for you. I'll unsummon my Homunculus and I'll cast repeating.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, because I have repeating on mine, so that's one of my infusions, and I can only have 2 active, so I can do it instead of my Homunculus. So I'll basically unpower it and do that next whatever short rest, long rest, whatever we got to do it. Haven't played very many Artificers. I don't know how long it takes.
Yeah. So what it is loading is because of the time required to load this weapon, you can fire only one piece of ammunition from it when you use an action, bonus action, or reaction to fire it, regardless of the number of attacks you can normally take. Now, if you want to specialize in it, there are feats that allow you to ignore the loading property.
And that's what all my infusion does is, well, it makes it magical, and it it makes it repeating, so it
all the ammo just sits there and you just go. It turns your heavy crossbow into an assault crossbow.
Yeah, but yeah, basically all 20 of your bolts are all loaded into a big like a revolver in a chamber, and it goes chick, 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 boom, chick, boom.
So,
at least my version of it.
Yeah. However, so is that everything for you, Keith?
If I did action surge, could I attack with it again?
Yes, you could if you action surge. You got that back on your short rest, so go for it. That will hit.
It almost stopped on a 1. I was like, gonna go, oh no.
That is just enough. It is down.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So I guess that's all I can do for now.
Okay. Alrighty, and back to the top. Torin.
All right.
Only one left.
Yep. And what's the range on the hand crossbow?
Should be plenty. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Well, I'm going to move to whatever range I need to be to not have disadvantage on my attack rolls.
3120.
There we go. 30 feet. He's up in the air, so.
Yep.
All right, and then actions. Oh, I'm on blur screen. That's why I can't find it.
Okay.
I do have him selected, don't I?
Yep, that hit.
And then number 2. Yes.
Alrighty. He is not enjoying this.
Bop. Nor should he. And then Steely Dan will move 40 feet up ready to attack. It'll be up by me. Be up there.
Okay.
Actually, move it up above me.
There.
More over to the left.
I think that's as close as he can get.
Okay. Well, then he'll move there. That's fine.
I'm counting my squares right for 40 feet.
Yeah, and then I will move back to here.
Okay.
Since it's all on the same initiative.
Okay.
And that ends our turns.
Winter is going to give this thing a case of acute iron poisoning.
Okay. Nope.
Well,
but you do get 2 shots. Oh, no, I don't, because you're multi-class. Never mind.
Unless you want to expend that Zephyr Strike.
Now, you're a fighter, too. Do you have action surge?
I do.
You can use an action surge to attack again, too.
Yeah, I only have the... Okay, I can try it.
I'm just going to say this. Based on the point you are in combat, use Zephyr Strike as well. So make this next attack with advantage. Because otherwise it's just basically going to get wasted.
So, do the action surge.
Action surge, then hit advantage down at the bottom. And then make your attack roll. There we go. That hits. Now add your extra D8 of damage.
So
the little purple icon on Zephyr Strike.
Oh, okay. Zephyr Strike.
There you go.
Click your damage icon.
Yep. There you go. Now it's dead.
Look out below! Splat.
It just kind of fizzles into nothingness as it falls.
All right. And then let's head over to, if everyone's okay, let's head over to...
at this point, you guys look around. You don't see any more. And Savra comes back over, hauling a... looks like a nobleman. Or noblewoman, trying to struggle against her, but has been restrained. She says, I caught this piece of scum trying to slip away after summoning those devils.
Well, good for you, right there. And I'll say what I want to take a look, and I'm going to jot down any unit crest or crest rings, signet ring, if she got some. I'll take a look at that to see if it's associated with whatever family.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
All right. Yeah, 13.
All right, you look around and do not really notice anything. The cultist sits there sneering at you the entire time.
And I'll draw her picture in my little book so I know who she is the next time I encounter any distinguishing marks, hair coloring, tattoos. So I'll keep it my notes to down the road. Find out all the cultists in the city.
Yeah, she says, Savra says that she appreciates the help and pulls out 4 potions one for each of you. I will put these on the party sheet because you guys can choose how you want to distribute them.
What are potions of?
Greater healing.
Okay.
But she says, unfortunately, yeah, you see her try for a few minutes to interrogate this poor cultist who refuses to answer questions. The Castellanters will not get away with this. Speak! And of course,
Victoro and the Castellaners?
So you know that as Victoro Castellantier. He is pretty well to do in Waterdeep. And after a few minutes, Savra finally cuts the ropes and turns the cultist loose, looks to you somewhat defeated, and says, unfortunately, we don't have anything that proves that cultist was the one that summoned these. And Waterdeep does not recognize demon worship as a crime. And you can tell she really is not happy about that. So, we have no reason to hold her. I was hoping we could get her to spill on Victoro that he was involved in summoning these creatures and setting them upon citizens, because then it could be seen as an assault, even if it wasn't him directly involved.
Yeah, but wouldn't summoning these creatures, did they not kill anything, damage any property? Should be at least a hefty fine.
But we have no proof that he was the one that summoned them. I'm sure he did, but without proof, as powerful as the Castellantier family is, it would only cause trouble, and I advise you that we not start that.
Guess I'll have to change my name to Tauren Troublemaker.
Well, that is up to you. But
Nah, I'm just joking. Above board, but all right.
yeah. But
well, I'm glad we could be of service and everything else. Let us know if we can help the city out. It's our home too.
I will be sure to let the powers that be know of your aid.
All right, and thank you for the potions. They might come in handy.
I should hope so. I brought them expecting to need them, but with your assistance, it was not needed for me to subdue this threat. And she will bid you good day.
Alrighty. Oh, I see the icons now.
So, where next?
Let's go to the dock ward.
Back to the dock ward?
Yep.
Who are we hunting
We're
for now?
trying to find Elsloon Bazant. And we're trying to basically looking for tattoos of the.
All right. So you head down to the dock ward. As you get closer, you definitely hear discussions about that red wizard and what he's up to and everything else. They seem to have made a old rundown warehouse their base of operations.
Okay. Well, it's time for the bullies to get bullied, I think.
All right.
So it's like basically we're not going to catch them doing anything illegal. So basically they're prowling the dock ward. So basically let them know that anything they get aware that any of their not without telling them that, but basically make it. The goal I think is to make it. This is for the party that make it. Let them know that they're not going to be able to get away with it. So a protection scheme doesn't do any good when your protectors show up and they're going to get a crossbow bolt in the eye. All right. So basically, we get to be the warders, so that they can't be bullying people, and so anything we see that would be like a target. Well, now the target's got prowling bodyguards and stuff like that.
All right. So give me a charisma check. Deception
Is that for
or
Torin
persuasion?
or
any of you guys
Blar?
can, any of you guys can do that. Deception or persuasion.
All right. Yay.
Okay. So Fey Winter, when you guys start trying to do this, several of the shopkeepers begin trying to shoo you away because they're worried that your presence will actually bring down a stronger Zentarum and thug response having you there, but you're able to convince them that the strength of your party is sufficient that if anybody does cause problems, you'll be able to deal with it. So after doing this, it's going to take a little bit of time, but a couple hours go by, and it seems that you have caught the attention of Esloon, and he sends one of his lackeys over to invite you to a meeting.
All right. So we'll send back a meeting. We'll agree to a meeting, but the location will be at a. I can hear what's going on, but people can see what's going on. We're not going to get ambushed.
You receive a reply back that why you think you can lure me out before the city guards? They won't touch me. I agree to your meeting.
Okay, well, we had nothing serious guards. We had anything about that, but
well, he doesn't know
so,
that.
Nope. We'll.
So you get there and you see 6 humans standing around. 5 of them rather burly and tough looking. One of them kind of weedly thin, wearing red robes with strange tattoos all over his bare skull.
All right. And so, without no fineries or anything else, basically, all right, we're here. We're here to parlay. We've agreed to meet you. Suggested we meet you. We're here. What do you have to say?
Why do you think it's a good idea to start honing in on my territory? You had to believe that I would notice and respond somehow. But it's not good to destroy the whole place in trying to weed out a few pests and rodents. What will it take for you to leave?
Oh, maybe you should go back to where it is you came from, with all the Lich Kingdom. and all that other people.
Unfortunately, my Lord Zastam has sent me here, and I dare not disobey his orders. I am to make connections with powerful people. How I make those connections was left up to me. And I find the Zentarum have a lovely way of doing business. So I would like you out of ours. Again, I ask.
The problem is you're doing your lovely business inside my lovely city.
Your lovely city?
Yes, my lovely city. I have adopted this city, and so if you're going to do things in the city, then we'll bring it to bring it to a stop.
And why would I think that you are capable of doing something like that?
Well, obviously, you can always try it to find out. But in order to stop us, so then the City Watch might actually get involved.
So what you wish is for me to leave your city alone. Well, as much as I enjoy doing business, if you make it worth my while, I could find myself a reason to be elsewhere. Or at least to disassociate myself with the Zentarum.
Well, I mean, there's other powerful people in there. I'm sure you could, I mean,
yes.
You got the Lord's Alliance, and you got the Black Staff, and I'm sure they'd be willing to deal with you.
I'm very much used to, how shall I say, a certain level of lifestyle that is rather difficult to obtain here in this backwards city. Full of people who don't recognize my lord's authority. So, I will ask again. Will you make it worth my while to stop my business? Or do you just plan to cause problems and involve yourself where you do not belong?
Well, I belong in the city, then anything is causing problems in the city, well, that would
make me an insight.
That is my business.
Make me an insight roll.
Oh, that's Blar.
Any of you can do it.
All right, well, Blar will make one. It's not her strong suit, but I'm a little bit better, but not necessarily on the roll.
All right. Feywinter, Torin, it's pretty obvious. He said it twice. He wants you to basically bribe him, pay him off to leave these people alone, and he'll stop bothering them. But he wants compensation to be able to support the lifestyle he wants while he's here.
Well, I'm not giving him ongoing compensation, so
he's not asking for ongoing payments. He wants a lump sum that he feels like would be worth not bothering these people.
All right, so how much do you think for your lifestyle that you're dealing here that you think you would actually get from the docks ward right here? Especially if you got people poking their noses in your business.
Well, I'm not sure.
It's not me, it's going to be somebody else.
You're the first ones that have come along in some time trying to cause problems, and most of them I just simply ask them to leave me alone, and they, well, shall I say, realize who my employer is and decide to stay on his good side. You're the most meddling ones that won't listen. But I believe a sum of, 500 gold would be sufficient for me to set up a residence and everything else that I need to represent my master.
Oh, so you want to be an ambassador? So I guess we need to have a council with a thing and say that you're the official ambassador of Faye here on behalf of Zastam, and you
It
want to
would
be an
be
ambassador and
nice,
set up with a noble set.
but unfortunately, when I showed up, your open lord, Laryl Silverhand, sniffed at me and said I wasn't worth her time. So I
Well,
seek to prove myself worthy and important enough to get her attention.
and you're going to do that by bullying people on the docks.
If that's what it takes. But I have others who have noticed me, as I said. The Zentarum seem to think that I am worth their time, and an alliance with them would give me a great deal of power in this city.
Well, just say that there are other alliances in the city that does not wish that to happen, and I might have it under my authority to squash any possible deal in whatever means that needs to be determined to be necessary. I mean, I think your life is worth way more than 500 gold.
Oh, well, most definitely, but we all have to start somewhere. But unfortunately, it seems we will not be getting any kind of agreement.
No, we're not. And so
Give
what's
me an
going to happen
insight
is
roll.
every time.
Everyone give me an insight. All right. So go ahead and roll initiative now. Faye Winter, Keith, you are not surprised.
And Steely Dan is never surprised.
Correct. All right, so Blar is surprised. Faye Winter, you see him reach into a pouch and pull something out and begin to prepare to throw it in your guys' direction. What would you like to do?
Would I be able to shoot it out of his hand, or?
You probably wouldn't be able to shoot it out of his hand, but you could possibly just shoot him.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and you get your
He
dread
started
ambusher.
it.
So you get Dread Ambusher, all that fun stuff. So what you gonna do? You have your full action since you're not surprised by this.
Okay.
So you got bonus action, movement, whatever else you want to do.
And I can use the. Can I do both the Dread Ambusher and? You said the bonus. Okay, so I can do the Zephyr Strike as well.
Yep. You can charge. You can do that and expend it and blast as much.
Shooting first.
Correct. All right. You see him quickly redirect from throwing something at you to throwing his hand in front, and a shield of energy pops up, bringing his AC up.
Still at 23.
Yep. Let me see if that hits. It still hits.
Okay, so then I hit the Dread Ambusher.
Yep, Dread Ambusher and the D8 for Zephyr Strike. $14 points. Alrighty. And you can move if you want to.
And you can action surge if you want.
Nope. She used her action surge
Nope.
last time. No, you guys didn't take a short rest.
Ah, okay. It's once per short rest. Okay.
Yep. Once per short or long rest.
Yeah, I guess I can move. And then I still have one more shot, correct?
Yes.
All right. Can you share the map again? Okay, thank you.
That will hit.
Alright.
Hey, you almost got him to half.
Alright, and that will be my turn.
Your turn? Alright. So he will then go ahead and finish with the spell that he started on. Which, based on that, I'm sure you can all guess what's coming your way.
15 foot. Maybe silence.
Sorry. There. And boom! Fireball. That was his action. Then he will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And back up even further. The thugs. 15.
Now, how did they know that he was going to cast a fireball all of a sudden?
That's what the insight roll was for, to catch his signal to them.
Yeah.
I just didn't move far enough.
Correct. One miss. Two miss. One miss. One hit. And another hit. Yes.
Who's he attacking?
Going after Keith.
Disadvantage then.
Okay, that was just with disadvantage. They've got pack tactics. And Steely Dan is unconscious.
Why is Steely Dan unconscious? Fireball?
Yeah.
Okay.
right. Corin. Ooh, crit fail. Keith. 1 success. And doesn't do anything.
I've relentless endurance, so I can.
Oh, okay. You're gonna relentless endurance that and stay up. All right.
Yep.
All right. Let me clear that. Okay. There you go. It is your turn, Keith. What would you like to do?
Is there anything I could do to get Corin back up, or not?
You all have potions of greater healing.
If I gave one to him, would that count as an action?
That would be your action, but it'd be 44 plus 4 healing for him.
Yeah. So I'll heal Corin.
Okay. So that is 17 points back to Corin. All right. Is that everything else for you?
And then for myself, I will use second wind.
Okay. Okay. That everything?
Yep, that'll be.
All right. Steely is inoperable. Blar.
All right. Blar is going to take the, I guess it's disengage action.
I'm assuming Blar was still flying up above you guys when this happened, so if you wanted to just move back with Blar, that is entirely doable without provoking.
All right. Well, Blar is just going to fly up then.
Okay.
And then shout at them, saying, basically telling them, I will hunt you completely down, intimidating. There ain't anything you can do. You use my draconic presence, so I'm actually going to fly over. All right, 30 to there. And
So flying over there, and what's she do? An intimidation check?
yeah, I was sitting right there. Yeah, it's not going to matter. So I hunt him down later. But she'll cast Dragon's Breath on herself again.
Okay.
Let's see, I've only used 1/3 level slot. So she'll do it again at 3rd level. But then let me see here. And right there.
So she could position herself like there or there and fire a cone.
Yeah, I don't want to hit Keith though.
Yeah. No, she can fire it basically down the line like so and get all 3 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. One fail.
And basically she'll be up 15 feet in the air.
Yep. That one passed. Okay. So, got him down. Faye Winter.
Okay. I'm still gonna try to target him.
Okay.
And this time I want to add the Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
And is that the same?
So you still have to hit him.
Okay. Oh, that's a miss. Is that a miss?
That is a miss.
Okay. That'll be my turn, I guess.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Whom?
Block or Faye Winter.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna work, but oh, maybe.
You see him drop prone to the ground as the arrow comes flying by.
Nice.
Who dropped to the ground?
Esloon.
Esloon.
He thinks that basically in his mind he thinks that that was a warning shot, and he just like drops to the ground. I'll leave. What else would you like to do, Faye Winter?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So Esloon, you see him reach down and he like pulls off his component pouch and kind of tosses it away from him and holds his hand up. I surrender. I'll leave. Don't make an enemy of Faye. Let me go. This thug will disengage. That one's disengaging. This one will disengage.
Phew.
Disengaging. And this one will also disengage. All right. Torin, you are conscious. Would you like to stand up?
Yeah, sure. I'll stand up and I'll cast Cure Wounds on Keith.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll shout at them. Everyone stop, throw your weapons down, or you will be hunted down by us and the guards.
Okay. That everything for you?
Yep, that's everything for me.
Okay. Keith?
Should we try to wait and see if like they actually keep running away?
That's up to you. You can always do things and hold a ready to action too.
Yeah, so I'll hold back, keep seeing if they run away, and then ready up in action just in case they start attacking.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
All right. What is Blar doing?
So they haven't surrendered yet?
They haven't had a chance to say anything yet. It's not their turn.
All right. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. And Blar is flying, and Blar is going to Kona Cold them. Well, her version of it, the Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
Because they haven't surrendered, and so how many can I hit from there, from that corner?
You get
2 of them. Doug 5 and 4, I think.
Yep.
And of course, she'll shout out too. Surrender! She's gonna blast, and then she's gonna say, "Surrender! Blast! Or die!"
All right, go for it.
Yeah, I didn't target that too.
Yeah. So number 4 will take. Number 5. Also take it. Okay. Faye Winter?
Yes.
It is your turn.
I am going to hold an action.
What kind of action are you holding, and what's the trigger?
I am going to hold a shot on Esloon. If he's prone, so if he moves, like to stand up,
Okay.
I will shoot.
We're going to shoot him if he tries to stand up.
Or makes any aggressive action, basically.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, basically he said he's going to surrender, but if he makes any movement...
He never said he was surrendering. He said if you guys stop, they'll stop, and you guys just both go your separate ways. He'll leave the area.
He did say, I surrender, I give up, but I'll leave. And then he said, I'll leave, I surrender, I give up. Yeah. Maybe you just accidentally said that, but you did say it.
Sorry. He's planning to, he's like, his idea is, I will leave, I'll do what you want. I will leave if you just leave me alone. So, okay. Well, he, not knowing that, is going to stand up. So that would trigger your ready to action, Faye. That will hit.
And
so it's your normal damage, and then you do the Hail of Thorns.
Yeah. So roll my damage first.
Yep, roll your normal damage. All right, now you do the save for Hail of Thorns. All right, and the damage. Okay. That's everything for that. So it is his turn. He disappears.
Like invisible disappear, or
he cast a spell and then vanished.
That's my...
Yep. All right, so well, they weren't too happy about the fact that they were going to let you guys go, and then you decided to attack him again.
No, I told them to surrender.
Yeah,
I assumed they're running away.
They were willing to let you go.
But yeah, Blar doesn't know that. Blar just...
Yeah, so they're going to shoot the flying little buzzard that breathed ice all over him. You going to do anything about that? It still hits.
All right.
Lucky. It was a crit. That one's going to miss. That one's going to miss. And that one misses. 4, good. These guys are going to scatter. that one misses. All right,
even highly trained units wouldn't scatter like that.
These are thugs.
No, I mean, I'm telling you, Army trained soldiers wouldn't be able to scatter that perfectly in real life. But it's not here nor there. I've played enough of the live action video games to see people that are even the high level doing the raids and stuff not scatter like that. Run to the right end, or when you can't get together, they still run to the same place as somebody else did.
So what you're saying is you're mad that they're not in there's no two of them close enough that you could AoE them.
Oh yeah, not mad, but I mean that's just I'm just making a point that it would be almost impossible.
Would it make you happier if I stack these two together?
No, oh, it doesn't matter. No, you can keep them apart.
Well, what are you gonna do, Torin?
Well, Thorin's going to, since they didn't surrender, he'll firebolt thug number 5.
Okay, go for it. That'll hit. All right, he's down. Is that everything for you?
Yeah, I can't do anything else other than I can move to there.
Okay.
Steely Dan's still down, so
Keith.
Okay, so I'm going to try to chase after the two at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, and that's as far as I can get, so I'm gonna fire off a crossbow shot.
Okay. That'll hit.
That'll be it.
Okay. Back to the top with Blar.
Well, they still didn't surrender, so it's
I mean, you
time
guys
for them.
basically insist on turning him over to the guards. They don't want to surrender to you. They just want to be left. They just want you to leave them alone, and they'll leave you alone.
All right. All right, and then I'll Ray of Frost and quicken Ray of Frost, thug number 4.
Okay. hit. That'll also hit. He's not quite down yet.
All right. And the Dragon's Breath is a bonus action.
Okay. Now he's
Grab
dead.
another die on that. All right. And that was 15 movement. All right. And there's my 30 movement. That ends Blar's turn.
All right. Fey Winter.
Okay.
I think I'd rather deal with the guards than an angry dragon.
With all the stuff they've done, they knew they'd basically be put out of the city and have no chance of explaining themselves. They figured if they could shut you guys up, it wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, they probably could.
That's a miss.
Okay. So that entire area that is highlighted is filled with pummeling ice and hail and all kinds of nasty.
So I take it the wizard just appeared again.
Nope, he did not. All right, man. And he is going to run another 30 feet away. So I'm just going to do it this way so I can...
I'm going to put a bounty on Res Wizards if they bring me their heads.
Thorn, it is your turn.
Is there still difficult terrain over there?
Yes, there is.
I will move around this way around it because it was just barely covering Blar.
Yep. That's fine.
And then I will cast. Actually, I'll do the potion of the 44 healing.
Okay.
Oh, you rolled it? No, whatever.
That's fine. You want me to use yours or mine?
Use mine.
Okay.
A 4, 2 3s, and a 1. I don't know what you rolled.
I had 1,
11
3,
plus
3,
4,
4. So yours
15.
Is 15. All right. So Blar is conscious again. Anything else?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay.
So that's an action, right?
Yep. 1 fail for Keith. Blar. Getting back up.
Yeah. And moving out of the snow.
Okay.
And then she'll take her potion.
Okay.
So 11 more points. And is it still stuff coming down that you take damage if you go in that radius?
It is just difficult terrain. Let me double check. I believe it is just.
All right. So then she will fly over. Never mind. She'll fly over to get ready to stabilize Keith on his turn. She'll basically land on him.
Okay. Sounds good.
And
Winter?
That'll end her turn.
All right. Winter. That guy is another 55 feet off the map, so he's 100 and some feet away from you. So.
Yeah, I think I have 150.
Yeah, that's fine. That hits.
And that's it.
All right. Torin, you hear from slightly behind you a voice that says, "You already owe me 2. Do you want to make it 3?"
You said that you were going to leave. You didn't leave. You're not a man of your word.
You attacked me. You attacked my men as they tried to leave.
No, you didn't surrender like you said you were.
I did. They were leaving. You attacked them.
I advise you leave town. I don't know what that was. Something beep. Was that Discord?
It wasn't on my end.
Well, I always have that smoke detector that you can't change the battery because it's on a vaulted ceiling. So maybe that's what you hear.
Oh no, it didn't sound like that. It sounded more like one of the Halloween spooky sounds.
Oh.
So you haven't done yourself any favors. Fireballs in the streets.
It's your turn, Torin.
All right. And so still difficult terrain?
Yep.
Well, I'm going to move back to 15, 20, 25. Hold on, what's my movement speed here? Forgot I'm playing a shorty. Oh. I can only move 25. And let me see. Heal on myself.
What level are you casting that at?
I only have first level spell slots.
Nothing happens. As you hear a voice right in front of you mutter, and the spell fizzles. Anything else?
I can't do anything else, so.
Okay. Another death save from Keith. That is a second fail. Ooh. Alrighty. Yeah. Back to the top. What's Blar doing?
Oh, is it Blar's turn?
Yep.
Blar will use one of the regular healing potions we have. She had 2 of them. She didn't use last week, so that's a 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
On Keith.
Okay.
Did it not roll through?
Nope.
And then Blar will fly off once she heals him.
Okay. Feywinter. So he is currently he is currently 230 feet away from you.
Okay. I will just stand ready to shoot. If any comes into within range.
Okay. Again, from right in front of you, Torin, you hear, "Now will you let us go? I will let you leave if you let me and my men leave."
Leave town. We'll let you leave. I will let you leave town.
I cannot leave, for if I do, I'm a dead man if I leave. If you insist on me leaving, then I might as well strike you down here and now. Will you let me and my men go about our business?
Sure, we'll let you go about your business.
Very well.
However, you will be reported.
So the thugs are going to continue running away. Are you guys going to do anything else?
Blar's going to cast Fairy Fire, innate ability in front of Torin, 20-foot radius.
So there.
On the other side of it. No, on the other side of him.
Here?
Nope.
Over
Yeah,
there.
oh yeah, go ahead. Like, let me ping it.
There.
Where's the ping mode?
It's on the drop-down toolbar, the last set of 4. Ah, over there. Okay, so right in that area.
Yeah.
Okay, nothing glows.
By the way, I'd leave soon. Whose turn is it?
He's going to be moving away, so you guys don't hear from him at this point unless you try and pursue his comrades.
Oh, no, not right now. I'll just know who they are and the guards, and when I see them on the street, we'll apprehend them later. That's my thought. That's in my head.
Okay.
It's not Reservoirs with Day is going to have a hard time. We know who he is.
Yeah, you did achieve your goal that you were supposed to drive him out of the dock ward. prevented him from making an alliance with the Zentarum. So you got that. Let's see. So you do get the favor of the Lord's Alliance.
And of course, we report back exactly who he is, what he did, what we tried to do, and he started off by casting a fireball.
It sounds like he tried to get you guys to pay him off first. Before
we're beyond reproach.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying, seems lady. Dang it, my brain just spaced her name.
So I'm going to become really good friends with all the guilds.
The Open Lord was right to refuse him audience if this is how he acts in our city. So, alrighty. That was a bit of a fight for you guys tonight.
Well, yeah, you rolled good on your fireball damage and high-level caster.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, you're surprised. So then, one thing I do not like about 5th edition, I mentioned it in Dragonlance, is thugs that get pack tactics. The Dragonlance warriors, a dragon is half a mile away, so I get advantage. I mean, it's like all the advantage things that they give everything is just like ridiculous. That for a PC to have it, you have to cast spells that they get saves for, but it's just automatic with the NPCs that they put out there. So
actually, it's not, because if you have the right characters and player classes, you can have it as well.
Yeah, but it's every other NPC.
No, it's not. It's been how many sessions since you ran into a pack
every
tactics?
Dragonlance, not pack tactics.
Game.
In this game,
Dragonlance, it's meant to be that way, but I mean, you've got any of your martial classes can be a Knight of Solamnia and give themselves advantage.
I don't know how that works.
It's a free once per combat round. I have advantage, and I do an extra D8 of damage.
Yeah, but it is a feat.
Yeah, but it's a free feat that they get at the start. You get to choose your background feat.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
So it's not too bad. But we will call it here for tonight. You guys got a few things done for the factions, racking up some favors. So
yeah, so what I'm going to do is start getting into friends with the guilds and everything else, and even if I got to do my own bribery, not bribery, I mean favors for some of them, is so if this red wizard shows up, he won't get his house done, he won't be able to buy anything, basically.
I mean, the Order of Magisters and Protectors have already blacklisted him from every guild in the city at this point. His only option is to head to Skullport. Because he's still technically in the city limits still.
So is Skullbolt run by the Skulls, or is Skullport run by the Zentarum or the Xanathar Guild in our world?
It's kind of a no man's land where everybody slinks back to at the end of the day. Let's just leave it at that for now. So, alrighty.